Hi, I worked with Sveta from her home staging online business, and by using technology, she was able to come into my home from hundreds and hundreds of miles away, all through our phones. She was able to walk through my house with me holding the phone and provide specific actionable steps that we could take to stage our house to sell. I'd been following the other houses in my neighborhood that were up for sale. They were selling very quickly, within just a matter of days. And when I looked at our own home, I thought that we really needed to up-level the way it looked inside so that it would match what I was seeing in the neighborhood. It's not about comparing yourself to someone else. It's about making sure that you're putting forth a product that is in line with other things that are selling. And when you're selling your house, I've learned you have to think of your house as a product. So working with Sveta helped me see our house as a product. It helped me understand what specific action steps, easy steps, inexpensive steps that I could take to make sure that every room in our house was ready to go. It's about appealing to the biggest number of people who are going to be coming in and out of your house. The best thing about working with Sveta was that she was able to convince my husband to stage certain elements of our house, to do certain things that he didn't understand. I had been talking about wanting to stage our house and needing to stage it based on other comparable homes in the neighborhood, and he just wasn't really on board with it. He didn't really understand why, and I didn't understand enough about it to be able to explain it that well. But having Sveta on my phone, walking through our house as she pointed out easy changes and why we needed to make these changes, brought him on board to understand. So after we were done with our home walkthrough consultation, we put those steps into action. We made those simple changes. We really started looking at our house as a product that we needed to market in order to ensure a fast sale at a high price. And let me tell you, the results were outstanding. So when we did put our house on the market, it sold within 5 days. We had, in fact, the first day it went on the market, we had 2 showings, and both of those people put in a full price offer. We had an open house that weekend. We ended up with 5 offers, all at or over asking price. And of course, we went with the highest offer that had the most solid resources to back up their offer. So it worked out so well in the long run. It was 100% worth it. And I completely recommend working with Sveta. It does not matter where you live in the world, because the way technology is nowadays, she can come into your home and she can see what you're seeing and make recommendations that you wouldn't even notice. I knew we needed to stage our house. I knew it was important, but because I've lived in my house for years and years, there are things I just couldn't see. There are things I just didn't understand. So having her outside expert opinion and expertise ensured that we were taking the right steps instead of having to guess about it, or instead of my husband and I arguing about what might need to be done, what might not need to be done, with no real guidance or real understanding of the importance. So I highly recommend working with Sveta. She was fantastic. And I actually want to hire her to come into the new home that we're buying when it's time. And let's go ahead and get that house staged and organized for real life. I wish I had met her before, because some of the things that we staged in our home made it so much more functional. I thought, oh, where has she been this whole time? She would be a fantastic home decorator, home organizer as well, for other resources outside of home staging. But I enjoyed thoroughly working with her, and we are now on the other side of it, with our house having sold very quickly within 5 days, well over asking price. We are thrilled. Thank you so much.